So this full moon, for the 7th of March, is it seems it's really about, yeah, really it's like stepping into something completely new. So there are all the potentials and the energy is ripe if that's exactly what you want to do and you're ready to dive. And before you dive, you're kind of stripping off all the clothes. Otherwise, when you dive, you don't want to sink with all that old stuff hanging on. So like I said earlier, in prep, be ready to sound. My poor neighbors and my poor daughter. But anyway, so as we do our cleanse and dedication ceremony, and all the words are said on behalf of all of us, and they apply to all our homes and to whoever's going to listen to the recording as well. But have a think, maybe when you go into a meditative state, or you allow yourself, you can ask yourself, what am I really, what do I really want to let go of? What do I really want to release now? Am I able to let die? What am I able to transmute? And what do I really want to be? What do I really want to create? What's my state going to be like? What are my thoughts going to be like? What are my feelings going to be like? What's my body going to feel like? Is it going to feel lighter? Is it going to feel more energetic? Is it going to be healthy, brimming with health? Am I going to be ready to create and recreate myself? Yeah. So I don't really believe that thing about, I know that all of us have got character. Yeah, we're probably born with lots of gifts and stuff, whether you're very generous or you're very good at listening or you're very compassionate or you kick ass and you're really badass, brilliant, or nurturing. Yeah, but you can always investigate other parts of yourself, and that's the really good thing about living at this time. Although there are some horrible wars in some parts of the planet, and perhaps there might be upsets in families and relationships and may feel like a personal war, but we've been very lucky so far that the four of us, we live in a country which is generally really is at peace at the moment. And so all our children or all our loved ones might be worrying about is, where you want to go on holiday this year. I mean, what a gift that is, not worrying about where your next loaf of bread is going to come from, or whether you have to duck the bombs or be careful about where you stand because of landmines. So we're very, 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 very fortunate, and we're very fortunate to be able to meet like this as well. Because if we were in that state, I'm sure that there'll be a curfew on Wi-Fi and going online and things like that. So it'd be very, very easy to feel alone, yeah, and abandoned and forgotten, and that's in that situation. But we're very lucky that we're not. So you can keep recreating yourself. Whereas in previous times, if we were in that situation, or if we weren't so lucky to have so much abundance, the main concern was, how am I going to feed myself or my children? And that would be the main focus. It would be about, what would I like to create tomorrow, today, the next 5 minutes, things like that. Okay, so if you'd like to close your eyes, we're going to have a cleanse and dedication ceremony. Then we're going to do some sounding, nice, loud or soft, harsh or gentle sounding, and then we'll go into an energy session. But we'll ask for support as well as we release, so that we can really go, so that the sound, like the force of the moon when she's full, the sound penetrates all the cells and penetrates to all all the parts where it's holding the vibration, and that part of you which you really want to let go of. So you use the sound as you're sounding, you think about it, and you really use your body. So for if you don't have to make a big sound, but if you do want to, or even if you don't want to, get your, if you're lying down, just make sure your back's straight. Yeah. And what you might want to do is pull your pelvic floor muscles up, because that will strengthen your core as well. It's very, very good if you have lower back trouble and any kind of middle to lower back trouble. And you imagine that sound coming from there, right from the root of your spine, right from the perineum, which it seems is, where the 8 original cells are when you are conceived as the egg and the sperm, and then it becomes, that they fuse, they become 2, become 4, become 8. And those are the first 8 cells. It seems that they're in the perineum. So you imagine you're either drawing from that place or you're sending to that place. So follow your intuition, okay? So if you'd like to close your eyes, I'm going to start the music again. Turn it up a little bit. Bring my mic over so that you can hear me regardless of how loud the music might be. And start to really breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. And as you're breathing deeply, just really allow all parts of you, from the top of your head to the face, to the jaws, to the cheeks, to the forehead, the back of the head, the neck, the throat. You give permission for it to relax, and if you can drop your bottom jaw as well. And then relax the shoulders, let them drop away from the ears, as a lot of yoga teachers like to say. Pull them back from the ears. Let the upper back relax, the chest, the sternum, the diaphragm, the rib cage, all the way to the back, the middle back, the lower back, the hips. So at this moment, just release your perineum, your pelvic floor muscles around your perineum. Release your belly, the fronts of your hips, the fronts of the thighs, the buttocks, backs of the thighs. Let them all relax, flop around. Let the knees relax, the shins, the calves, the ankles, the heels, the soles of the feet, the toes. So let all of that relax. And if you find yourself already doing some sound, good, go for it. If you're singing or humming, go for it. Just follow your process, your own process, okay? So I've been talking all along about this intention already. So it's in our consciousness, and we come together to do this together, knowing and affirming that we're never alone and we're always surrounded by our family of light and aspects of ourselves as well. So I call all the planetary and cosmic spiritual light beings to establish and activate a gigantic ascension column in each and every one of our rooms. I ask that it be connected to a gigantic pillar of light and to a planetary and cosmic antakarana, the tube of light that connects us with our monad and high self. I ask that the pillar of light contain the golden white flame of ascension, that it be connected to the ascension flame in the temple of Luxor. I call forth and invoke Lord Melchizedek, the Mahatma, and Metatron to bring down the platinum and diamond nets through each and every one of us, all our high selves, all our committees, our families of light, through all our rooms, our buildings, our gardens, our land, all the way down to the core and all the way up into air, sky and space. The nets will clear and transmute all of us and all our spaces of all negative, imbalanced, discordant energies, or master programs, or codes and programs which keep us in duality and illusion consciousness. And they'll clear and transmute all of these through all our minds, bodies, emotions, and expressions, through all space-time dimensions, universes, through all charts, through all levels and layers. I call forth once again the planetary and cosmic spiritual light beings for planetary and cosmic axiatonal alignment now for each and every one of us. This will balance all meridians of each individual and instantly align all our energies with God, with Source, and all the energies and vibrations of the spiritual beings of light, the angels. I call the spiritual light beings and inner plane ascended ones to anchor and activate the golden white ascension flame. We'll instantly feel and even see this energy coming in now. I call all the spiritual light beings to join this work today. I ask that the appropriate beings and bearers of light and angels step forward to overlight this group session. So I welcome in the archangels, Michael, Raphael in the east, for in each of our rooms, Michael in the south, Gabriel in the west, Uriel and Sandalphon in the north, and we welcome in Metatron, the Mahatma, Melchizedek, the Master Sananda, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin, Parvati, Lakshmi, Isis, Lao Tzu, Dwalkul, Saint Germain, Osiris, Hathor, Horus, and the star beings, the energy of this planet, Shiva, more Egyptian deities, as they create circle upon circle around us, holding space, creating the most perfect vibration for our processes today. We welcome in the plants, the trees, spirit animal guides, the fungi, the flowers, and the sea creatures, the earthworms, the badgers, raccoons, wolves, deer, we have been waiting for you to step up to this time. As you burst open your hearts and you shine as you have not shone for generations. We've been waiting for you to set the intention to be open to a newness which your forefathers could only dream of, and hope that they would be able to witness. But you are here now, and we support you as you step into a completely new way of being, mastering your thoughts and your feelings to create a new platinum age. And you may worry, you may be anxious at some times, but know that we are always with you, and there's nothing that you do alone, for you have the multitude of your ancestors and your ancestral line, all of whom dreamt of this time, of the possibility of this future that you are going to birth together. So keep your hearts open. Keep your minds open. Allow your inner self, your divine self, to speak to you even more. Allow yourself to hear the words of wisdom created from so many lifetimes of experiences, of being absolutely beautiful humans. Know that each and every one of you have been healers, have been enlightened, wise rulers before, and that this is being called for again. And just by small acts of kindness, and what you may think are small acts of creativity, but they're not. They are catalysts and great forces for love, for the good of all, for creativity from the heart. So please don't ever think that what you're doing is small and worthless, because it's not. And allow new ideas, or perhaps old ideas, to come back again, and allow us to help you to play and imagine and create and birth into matter. So as we honor our connection to the constellations and to the ascended ones and to the angelic kingdom and sky above and around us, and we honor Mother Earth as well, providing this amazingly beautiful creative place to be. We honor the divine within, for I am the soul, I am the light divine, I am love, I am will, I am fixed design, I am the monad, I am the light divine, I am love, I am will, I am fixed design. So we call for Archangel Michael and all its legions of angels to create golden, violet, and diamond domes of transmutation for all of us, all our high selves and committees, all our rooms, our buildings, our gardens, the land, all the way down to the core and all the way up into air, sky, and space. From the point of light that I am, I let light stream forth from the mind of God. Earth radiates with light. From the point of love within the heart of God, I let love stream forth from my heart. I am the crested soul on earth. From my center where the will of source is known, I let divine purpose guide me, the purpose which the ascended ones know and serve. From the center of the divine human race, let the plan of love and light work out. My love seals the door where evil dwells. I am the light, the love, and the power. Living God's plan, the divine plan on earth. And just for today, I will not be anxious. I will not come to anger. I'll be grateful for all my many blessings. I'll be devoted to myself and my work, and I'll be kind to every living being. So be it, so be it, and so be it. So now we have an opportunity to do some sounding to release prior to renewing and recreating ourselves. So this is the opportunity to strip the skin, to peel off the skin, peel off the layers that we don't want, or we're ready to release with love. It has served us in one way or the other, and perhaps it's time to just move on to a different state. So allow any sound to come out from you, whether it's a then allow that to come through. That's what you need. And as you do it, imagine it is drawing from the depths of you, from your physical body, your energetic body, your mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies, that it's all with the sound and with the help of the full moon, it's all being drawn out. And as it's drawn out, it is transmuting, and you can imagine it becoming beautiful butterflies, all just being released from you. But as it is transmuted, it does no harm to anyone else. Perhaps it even becomes a gift to someone else. So, clench those pelvic floor muscles. Moya, while you and it doesn't have to sound nice or palatable. This is your personal process and release. You might want to shake a little bit, stamp your feet and clap your hands. Or jump around, just tapping my legs. Okay. And breathe. And breathe in love. And breathe in compassion. And breathe in kindness. Breathe in understanding. Breathe in wisdom. Breathe in courage. Breathe in groundedness. Breathe in steadfastness, stamina, focus, intention. Focus, hawk-like focus. And now, just sit in your space, in your body. Feel the energy moving within you and around you. And feel yourself in your heart. In that still center. Remember to drop your shoulders if you can, or release them. And breathe into your heart. And keep doing this as we go into energy. And allow yourself to receive all the help and the healing you need. Either to shed more skin, shed more stuff, or to put you on the path to rebirth and be a phoenix rising out of all that sound. You can set all your intentions of what new you want to be. And how can it get any better than this? as we come to the end of this healing session, you may want to make a sound, perhaps to welcome in, or to sing, or to hum. As a welcome, as a confirmation of this new you birthed. Now, over the next few days, taking the time that you need for that to happen. And if you would like to say a few words for yourself, whether it's welcome or I see you and I affirm you, I affirm myself, I welcome myself, I welcome you into fruition, into being. And just remember over the next few days to be mindful if there are any little straggly bits that you need to remove or let go of. And then with the birthing of the new, of what you might need to support that further, whether it's eating more fresh fruit and vegetables or eating gently cooked foods, having lovely warm salty baths, or with some lovely aromatherapy, or if you need a member of your family to give you a bit more of a hug, or to get yourself some cake, birthday cake in celebration, or birthday fruit, whichever your fancy is. Or if you want to think about what you can do to commemorate this time, perhaps you might want to work with a favorite crystal, then go with it and think about, how you can support yourself along this next step of your journey. So take a few deep breaths and start to pay attention to your body using all your senses. What can you smell? What can you taste? Whether you're warm or cool, whether your clothes are a little bit scritchy or they're very nice and comfortable and soft. What visuals are you getting? Can you hear anything else besides this chime and my voice? So use your senses to bring you back into your room where we began this session. Feeling your feet, wriggling your toes, wriggling your fingers, wriggling your bum, giving yourself a little shake. Maybe you might want to, might be a bit cold, I don't know, go out, have a look at the stars if you can see any. It's a little bit overcast over here, I think. It's been very, 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 very clear the last few nights. You may want to do a bit of stargazing or moon gazing if you can. Maybe in the morning you might want to do some cloud and sky gazing. So thank you very much for joining me for this session. I'm just going to stop the recording, but thank you. Make sure that you're completely grounded before you hop off and do anything else. Make sure you stay hydrated, drink enough water, eat well. And I'm going to stop the recording. Then we can make sure everyone is okay.